You guys saw last week how I was trying to close this RM and this Patek deal. I closed them both. This watch is badass. I'm gonna hand deliver this, so tomorrow Brian and I are headed out. We're gonna fly out and I'm gonna go deliver this one. We just picked up, this is the biggest purchase ever, is the RM 1103 in full rose gold. And he just bought a second watch. Pretty awesome start to August. I'm gonna see if I can find a before photo of this. This thing looked rough. Dude, you do a great job on these AP bezels. You have a piece here on consignment with us. You know how we were doing the drawing for a Rolex?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So you are the winner. $2 million between 3 guys in sales, plus all this other stuff. It's gonna be an awesome month. Hey, what's up everybody? Before we get started with the video, the first thing I want to announce is that we have launched our new website. So hop over to thetimepieces.com and check it out. We have all of our inventory up there. We have new forms to fill out if you're looking to buy a watch, sell a watch, consign anything. You will all have to go through the forms. One thing I will mention is that we are taking our cell phone numbers off of all the Instagram accounts, off of the website, off of all social media, because we want to direct everything through the website so that it goes into our CRM, we capture those leads, and we have a proper follow-up system for that so nobody gets missed, and we can distribute those within the sales team. So guys, hop on over to the website and enjoy it. Enjoy the video.
Yo, what's up?
What's up, buddy? How are you?
Good, man. You?
Living the dream. You're at 68 on that 15202.
Yeah.
Can you get to 70 and I'll ship it?
Kind of in between, because I got one in Dubai. It's 74. It's 2020, brand new. Trying to find a way to convince myself not to import this in from Dubai.
Okay. And he told you about the paper, right? Somebody took the 7 and tried to make it a 9.
Right. That's the only reason like that. If I could get it at 68, I would do it, but I'd rather not even cut the corners and go with this other one, to be honest with you.
Okay. Tell you what, I like this watch. I'm wearing it right now, actually. I've actually grown to like this.
Is it pretty mint? Are there any scratches?
Nah, I mean, it's been polished once.
Is the bezel perfect?
Yeah, the bezel looks good. I mean, dude, if you'll wire me today, I'll ship it out. I'll do 68.
I mean, I'll wire you when I get it. I'll do that.
All right, send me a label. You can shoot it to Trevor, and we'll get it boxed up today.
All right, buddy.
All right, buddy.
Thank you.
Hey, good talking to you again, man.
Bye.
Take care. Bye. So, little backstory on this watch. I had a client here in LA back in March that wanted to sell this, so I called up Adrian. The guy told me it was a 2019, sent me pictures of the booklet and everything, and it looked like a 2019. The watch looked clean. I came out in person. I looked at it. Before I made an offer to buy, I double checked with Adrian over at Luxury Bazaar. So he told me a healthy buy price would be like 130 to 135. It was scratched up when I got it. So when I got there, I offered the guy 125. I wrote him a check and I took it. I bought it at 120,000. So it was just a quick sell over to Adrian. He was buying it for 125. So I bought it from the guy, sent it to Adrian. They paid me. Then he got to looking at the booklet and noticed that someone had changed the 7 to a 9. So it manipulates the paper, so it's actually a 2017. It doesn't change the authenticity of the watch or anything, it makes buyers weary when you've got manipulated cards and papers. He called me up and said, look, I can't use it, I can't sell this to my guys, so I can either send it back or we split the watch and we'll just partner on it. So I ended up wiring them 62.5 to go halves on it. That was back in March. We all know what happened at the end of March was that the entire market dropped. So they've been sitting on this watch since late March. Markets keep coming down, kept coming down. And finally I hit them up like a week ago and asked them if they'd had any movement. I told them that I potentially have somebody interested because I had a guy asking about it. And they decided to make me an offer since we were already gonna take a big loss. We'd settle on 50, buy them out, and either I pay them 25 grand and they keep the watch or extend the same courtesy to me. I decided that I want to try to sell it, so I paid them 25 grand. Now I'm in it for 62.5. So if I had sold to them, I was going to be out 37,500 as a loss. Instead, I bought them out, so that's their loss. Now anything that I sell it for above 50,000 is minimizing my loss. So that's my loss right now. We're going to sell it for 68. I reduced my loss to 19.5. So still a loss, but not as bad. And we got it sold. And I realized after I've been wearing it for a couple days that I actually love this watch. Anyway, that's the start to this week. Kind of refresh me. So what was What was it about?
Well, I follow you guys on YouTube. I watch almost every video you have, so I have a lot of respect for you guys. I just finally got an opportunity to get a GMT, but I can't keep both. I just, the Air King, I don't wear it as much anymore. It's my first one I ever bought, but I just don't know what to do or how to even go across and doing something like that. So I was reaching out kind of for your advice, or maybe, if you were even interested in it.
What's your cell phone number? I'm gonna look it up so I can find the text.
2766.
Okay, here we go. So I missed this somehow. Okay, so it's the old style Air King 2021, new, pre-owned new. I've only worn it out of the store once. Oh, okay. Hey Trevor, what's the old style Air Kings going for right now?
10.
10.
Yeah.
Okay, so they'll sell around 10,000. If I buy it, I'm probably gonna be around 8. If I sell it and we get 10, I charge 6% on that. So you'd be looking at $600 fee, so you'd walk with 9,400 on a consignment basis. Now, what was your other, the other question you had as far as what you should do with it?
Well, no, it's just that I didn't know how the process worked. Again, I've never sold a Rolex before, so I
Okay.
just kind of wanted to pick your brain about that. If I do this, what's the process? What do we do?
Just shoot me a text message with your name, phone, address, and email in it, and I'll do the rest. You'll get a consignment agreement in your email in about 15, 20 minutes, followed by a shipping label. You e-sign the consignment agreement, then you package the watch up, take it to FedEx, put my label on it, make sure that you get a receipt whenever you drop it off, and you have to drop it off at an actual FedEx print and ship center, not a drop location. You know how like Walgreens will sometimes have it, grocery stores will sometimes have a FedEx drop. You cannot drop it there because my insurance on that package doesn't kick in until you get a receipt for it. I delivered it to Hayden last night, and I told him I wasn't like happy with it. So
I can find him the new one.
I told him to let me take this back, and I'm gonna tighten that bracelet, and then I'm gonna sell it. It's a little too loose. They have a little bit of leeway, but not that much. So I'm gonna get the bracelet fixed on it, sell it, and then I want to see if we can source him a new one, and I'll eat $1,000 or $2,000 loss to get him a brand new one. Got a 40mm two-tone.
Yeah, I came back from
Came back from polish and service.
Polish and service. I think this is your client.
Let me see.
126334.
Yeah, that's on trade for the.
Sky Dweller.
Yeah, he wants a Sky Dweller.
Hold it still.
Cool. This is a great value for a woman. Liz wears this. I love it. It's a Cartier Ballon Bleu. It's the 42mm, so the larger size. Ivory dial. Full rose gold. I think it's like a $32,000 retail. 32 or 34. We have it for 18,000 right now. So a lot of watch for the money. That came out looking good. Two-tone black dial Daytona, reference 116528.
Z.
What? Oh, Z. Two-tone Daytona, reference 116528. It's a new style, new bracelet. Just came back from polish and service, so also a brand new watch. Contrary to what a lot of people are led to believe, polishing a watch does not actually hurt the value of it, especially modern day watches. When polishing the watch would hurt the value is take a watch that's, 10, 15, 20 years old. If it's made it that long in life and it hasn't been polished, what adds to the allure of that watch is the fact that it has remained in its original condition for more than a decade. If you walk into a pre-owned jewelry store, you come in my store right here, and I had this watch for sale with all the little micro scratches, all the little desk dives and dings that it had from the previous owner, I would never sell this watch, because someone coming in to spend $43,000, $44,000, $45,000 on a watch doesn't want to put something on that looks like it's been beat up. Therefore, it has to get polished. If you walk into any jewelry store that sells pre-owned inventory, and that watch is more than 6 months old, let's just say 2 years old, it looks nice and clean and neat like that, 90% of the time it's been polished. Not polishing this watch would hurt the value, because I wouldn't be able to sell that at full market price, because there's someone down the street that has the same watch that has polished it. It looks beautiful, it's sharp, it's crisp, it's shiny, and that one will sell. You only want to polish it when it's necessary. I tell people, if you buy a watch, if you know you're going to sell it down the road, wear it until the time comes to sell it. If it's a piece you're going to keep for a long period of time, wear it for a year, at least a year. Once it starts getting to a point where, I'll use gold ones for example, once it gets to where there's so many hairlines all over this that the shine just doesn't pop anymore and it looks messy and it looks rough, then get it polished. But just from getting a few little hairlines on it or even a deep scratch, I wouldn't go polish it until it's, you know, had some wear and tear on it.
We actually accidentally sourced this watch. We have a client who paid us in the first beginning. She won the Jubilee with Wimbledon,
Yeah.
41 millimeter, 126-234 reference. When we found the watch, we contacted the dealer. We sourced this watch, and the same moment, she changed her mind. She won the brand new mint green. But it's
41.
okay, you know, we grab it. This is not this is
Not a hard
really
seller.
not hard to seller, but we source a different one for the client just to make her happy. So that watch is coming tomorrow.
This has stickers on it.
Yep, it's brand new,
Stickers all over the case.
brand new, fresh
Yeah,
state too. We're asking for 15,000. It's pretty fair value. We also have one with oyster bracelet in stock as well. That one's also brand new.
That was smooth bezel though, isn't it?
No, it was a fluid bezel. Yep.
Here you go. Where's it at? See what the light looks like. Which one do you guys prefer? Jubilee or Oyster?
You know, usually I've never been a fan of Jubilee, but this watch, I think I would want Jubilee.
If I owned a Datejust, the one I would want would be the rose gold version, the two-tone rose gold version of this.
Right.
That's my favorite Datejust out there.
Z can't wait.
I'm so excited about what?
Opening the packages.
Oh yeah. That's how
It's crazy. We haven't had one of these watches since I sold my last one, like my personal one, and then all of a sudden now we have 3. You know what they are?
Yeah.
Take a guess.
All of Day Dates.
Nice. Dude, I love how peachy this looks.
This one, I mean, in person, one of my favorites.
Wow. This one may be okay, but another lesson for guys, just to help us out so that you don't get upset with price. When someone calls us and says, hey, I have a brand new watch that I want to send in on consignment or I want to sell, great. We're going to quote you a price based on that watch being brand new. When the watch comes in, if I can look at it and I can tell the watch has been worn to the point where it will not pass as new, I'll tell you the difference in a new and a pre-owned watch. A brand new watch is one that has never been sized. It's a couple things. It's never been sized. It went straight from the AD into the box and you bought it. They didn't size it. You didn't wear it. You didn't have to wear it out of the store. That's one version of a new watch. Another version of a new watch is you went to the AD, you bought this watch, they sized it to you, you wore it out of the store, you walked out to your car, you put it back in the box, and then you sent it to us. That is still a brand new watch, even though you wore it out of the store, even though it's been sized. I mean, you pretty much have to assume that stickers are going to get pulled off and that watches are going to be sized. That's okay. What's not a new watch is the AD sizes the watch, you wear it out of the store, then you wear it home, then you stop off at the grocery store, then you wear it at home, then you wear it out to dinner that night, then maybe you wear it around the house a couple times, you know, then maybe you wear it to a work event. You're being very careful, you're making sure you don't bump it, but you're still wearing it. And what happens is, underneath it, the hair on your arm, the wrist, micro scratches on the back of the clasp, your skin has oil and dirt on it. It gets in between these ridges, it gets in between the links. That's stuff that's not easy to get out, but the main thing is that gold is extremely soft, and this is for gold pieces. When you're putting your hands in and out of your pockets, that will scratch. You will get micro scratches on it, and that's kind of what I'm seeing right here. It looks like maybe the watch was worn once or twice. This one will still pass as new though, because there are not any dirt or oil residue underneath it, and there's not any micro scratching on the case back. But that's the biggest tell whenever someone, you know, sends us a watch and says it's new, but I look at the case back and it's got scratches all over the back of it right there, or there's, you know, dirt right in here, and I can see dust particles in between the links and oil and stuff.
Yep.
So the whole point of me mentioning that is I don't want to be like some people out there that, you know, say, oh, I'll give you this much for your watch, and then when your watch comes in, they nitpick every little nook and cranny and lowball you and just hope that you're, you know, desperate enough to sell, because with the with the shipping process and then the turnaround time for most people want to take 2 days to inspect the watch. And by that point, you know, they're hoping that you're desperate enough to sell and they can just make you a cash offer and they can buy it cheap. I don't want to do that. We don't do that. If you tell us it's a new watch, we're going to quote a price based on a new watch. If the watch shows up and we can tell that it's been worn, the price changes. And it's not us being a bad guy, not, you know if you wore the watch, you know if it's truly a brand new watch, or if you took care of it and you wore it 10 times, but to you it's still a new watch. To us, it's a pre-owned watch if it's been worn. So.
आपण ज्या व्यक्तीस कॉल करीत आहात तो व्यक्ती उत्तर देत नाही. कृपया नंतर प्रयत्न करा. आप जिस व्यक्ति को कॉल कर रहे हैं, प्लीज ट्राई लेटर.
So please try again at the end. I got that much.
What's up?
I'm coming.
Good morning. Good morning.
Yo. Finally.
We got a couple delivered today.
Oh, that helps.
I was like, why is it so dark?
I thought so too. I was like, this feels weird. But
This should be a Starbucks and James Cameron.
Oh, okay. Got a brand new James Cameron. All right, got another Starbucks. 7th Starbucks in a week, or in 2 weeks.
This brand new Starbucks.
5 of which we have sold. It's cool, but not the one I wanted. We have a 228235. 228235 rose gold date 840 with the chocolate baguette diamond dial. That's actually gorgeous. Is that brand new? Or
Mint.
mint?
Yeah.
So we're taking it on trade, so we own this watch now, right?
Yes, correct. Nope.
I can already tell you it doesn't fit me though.
Good. That's a good thing.
Good. There's more links.
No.
Oh,
too
look,
much
it does
work.
fit.
Too much work.
Look, it does
Nah,
fit.
too tight. When you go out, it's hot.
I just can't move my wrist.
Yeah.
Which one do you guys like better? Sorry if I'm shaky. I had a lot of coffee already.
This one is a sole order. This is the brand new release this year.
Oh, that's good looking. Date just 41, 126334.
126300.
Just kidding, 126300, smooth bezel. It's got the mint green dial. I actually have another sold order for this on a Jubilee, but with a fluted bezel.
I will help you find it today.
Okay.
I saw it. Last but not least,
Wait. Oh, dude.
I don't
The
have.
Patek and the Date are at somebody else's shop. I have to go pick them up local.
Okay, but this one is the sole order too. This is
Can't remember what it is.
the client come in today, pick it up.
How expensive?
More than our shipping label was 150 grand.
Oh, 5711 blue.
Yep.
Yep. Funny, I actually sold this watch to the guy that I just bought it back from. When did we sell it to him? March?
Yeah. We
Top of
sell
the
it
market.
March. We buy it back from them.
Yeah, for
For
the
a
same
different
price.
plan.
For the same price we sold it for, actually. This is December 2020,
Discontinued.
discontinued. 5711 blue dial. Perfect, like slider. Like I think my client that I bought this from said he wore it literally just right out of the AD in December when he bought it, and took it home, put it in the safe, and had never touched it. We have 2 more
Then
heavy
they'll-
hitters that arrived this morning, but they're at another shop. I have to go pick them up because they were sent via Malca, and I didn't want Malca coming here. So we'll be back. That's all I got. Transition. Yeah, transition. And transition. There we go. Dude, this Date 8. Oh my gosh.
It's TBR, right?
Look at that, yeah.
All the boxes always look like that. Huh?
Yeah, these are the standard Patek boxes.
I can smell it. It smells like it's from Geneva.
Hey, Trevor, would you grab me one of my black gloves off my desk?
That thing is sweet.
Man, I miss mine.
Oh, you got rid of yours, right? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that thing is sweet. Damn, that band is actually really thin. It is
Yeah.
like the 5711 band.
But that's what's cool about this is it makes it, the watch is heavier than because of the head. But like I said, it positions all the weight on the top of your wrist, and it just feels real lightweight around the wrist.
Oh yeah, that thing is sweet.
You can feel the weight
Yeah.
too.
I try to
see
get some
that
from my car real quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah, right, right,
Oh,
dude.
the
Oh
head's
my
actually
god.
very heavy on this.
TBR, baguette diamond.
Yeah,
Sheesh.
He's not like a regular.
dude, that is. Oh my god, look at that.
That's sexy.
No.
I think this is my next watch. Either this or one of these two are my next watch.
This is crazy. I did not think that this head would be like
Wow.
so heavy,
Yeah, it is. It's a bake.
which is great.
That's
Dang,
the
where you
new
just-
buckle,
you
so
just-
just like that, yeah.
oh, that's not good. But I mean,
But aesthetically-
it's way doper. Yeah, like,
Aesthetically, it looks
it's
way
doper.
cooler, but the other one is safer because it has that.
Yeah.
Oh, and hey, where's that 5711? When he brings that back, I'm going to show you guys the difference in the new buckle and the old buckle and give you my take on it. So we have our 5711 in steel, blue dial, and then we have the 5990 rose gold and blue dial. Now, what I want to show you is the buckles. So right here, you're looking at the clasp. You can see that this one is flush and it's even. This is the butterfly clasp, and it has the safety locking mechanism here. This one, you have to physically pull this piece up and then come underneath the bracelet, pop that open, pop that open. There's a little bit of tug to it. When it comes to like wearing this watch, you're not gonna risk it just falling off. It has 3 pieces that lock into place to close that wrist, or to close that clasp. This one, however, which is the new clasp, it's aesthetically, it's better looking, it's flush, it sits even, it's got the Patek logo right there on the clasp, but the problem is with it, it's just that simple. Now, where that could potentially come into play is, 1, you could bump it, snag it on your pants or something, and it come open. Or 2, my biggest fear with this clasp is a pickpocketer. Let's say the example I was telling you earlier is like a girl meets you in the club and she grabs your wrist and she's pulling you like, baby, come this way. Guess what? Dude, that quick is all it takes. I mean, it's as simple as someone reaching under, grabbing you by the wrist like that, squeezing it. It's hard with the gloves on, but if you put your fingers on that and you touch it like that, boom, just like that.
So if
That's
the girl
my
has-
fear with the new style
If the girl has
clasp.
gloves on, you're good.
Yes.
Gloves on.
So in winter, don't wear it. I already had this watch. I prefer the new clasp because I've trained myself to be careful with my watches, so I know, but like people not used to that kind of thing, I prefer the new clasp over the old clasp. But
I mean, yeah,
There you go.
it looks stylistically way better, but I mean,
it's a hell of a lineup though right here.
sweet. It's
I have
sweet.
I have a question for you guys out there. Let me see this. So this is the 228349 TBR. This is the platinum. It's a Date 840 Presidential in platinum. And the TBR stands for the diamond bezel, and it's a baguette diamond.
Baguette diamond.
You guys saw in my last video, I had that
RBR.
I had that
Meteorite.
RBR, the meteorite in white gold. The white gold version has the round diamonds. The platinum has the baguette, and you can't tell from the video, but the baguette diamonds on this pop so well. It's just insane. But my question is, if money were no object and these were worth the exact same, which one would you wear?
Patek all day.
Patek?
I'm Patek all day.
Yeah,
No question.
I would do Patek too, but that is like
It's sweet. It's sweet.
seriously
but,
awesome. Here you go. Give those to Adrian. Have him do some lifestyle real quick, and then I gotta box him up and I gotta go. I have to get to the airport.
Great meeting
Dude,
you,
glad
bro.
you came in, man.
Yeah, I'll be back.
All right,
Thanks
bro.
so
Have
much,
a good
man.
one. Of
Really
course,
appreciate
man.
the time.
Come back anytime, dude. Send me one of the James Cameron also. Look at that. There's the new style of photography for social media. So I'm about to fly. I've got a flight to Dallas here in 2 hours. The Patek 5990 that I sold last week and the Platinum Date 8 with the TBR bezel, the 2 watches you guys just saw, I'm delivering those to my guys in Dallas and going to pick up a check to pay for the Richard Milles that are coming next week. So actually I'll be flying to New York on Monday to go pick those up. It's gonna be fun.
Hello, good morning. How are you all? Good afternoon.
I know that voice.
My client sent me confirmation of the wire, so I'll be getting it on Monday. You can ship Monday, so I can get it on Tuesday. But yeah, 100% confirm. Yeah, but it's confirmed, 100%. When you had a chance,
Be like,
when you have a chance,
reference
please
check
send
you,
me a
nobody
picture
responded.
of
It's for this one here. Now
the
I'm
watch
finding out.
in the box with the papers and
Just
everything.
troll her for a little bit.
Thank you.
You could be like, hey, so I did a reference check and nobody responded. So you could reference check me, like. No, oh, just call her and be like, yeah, you know, I put a reference check out and nobody responded. So I just talked to my boss and he said, I don't know. And just see what she says. Do it. Come on, it's Saturday. It's slow. It's boring.
How do you get the spreadsheet on your phone?
You know, every time I go to it, you send me an email like at the penthouse. So every time I need it, I have to scroll all through the email.
Shut up,
But it
really?
doesn't take too long. But like, yeah, but that's how like I got you the cereal like yesterday, like real quick, because it's just.
Okay.
We're gonna switch over from Excel to Google Sheets anyway, because the new system is gonna run on Google Sheets that we track everything. Sent this guy 3 shipping labels for 6 watches: a Sprite, a Sub, a White Daytona, a Datejust, an Oyster Flex Paul Newman, and a Seiko. And then just never heard anything.
I'm sorry, but the person you called has a voice.
I don't understand why someone goes through so much trouble to get prices and stuff on consignment and then just ghost. Hey, that sapphire sandwich we have,
Yeah.
where's it at?
You can see on the clasp, it has like the smallest sign of wear on the other side, I believe, like where it closes on one of the links.
Oh. But is it new?
Other than, I mean, it's a 2022.
I have somebody that wants it. Let me just call him. It's hard to see. I think that might just be a handling mark. It's new to me.
Hello?
Hey, what's up, man? It's Anthony.
Oh, good morning, Anthony. What's going on, man?
Not much. Just hanging out at the office, getting a little work done.
That's cool, man. Man, let me tell you, this is cool to actually speak to you guys for the first time in person. It's pretty cool.
Oh, thanks, man.
Nice.
You're in
I've
Miami?
been watching you guys for a while, man. You guys are super cool.
I appreciate that, dude. You're out in Miami, right?
Yeah, man. I'm out here in Miami.
Nice. Well, I'm looking at this sapphire sandwich right now, and yes, it is the open case back. It is a June 2022 box, papers, complete set.
You said how much would it be, like the taxes to be shipped to Miami? How
What's-
much would it be extra?
What's your zip code? Let me look up and I can tell you the exact. Okay, so it's saying 7%.
How much is the watch retail? Because I know I'll probably be saving like the money on taxes, right?
7,200.
7,200 is what Trevor's telling me.
72?
Yeah. So it's $420 for the sales tax. So you'd be at $6,420. We include overnight shipping.
Oh, so I'll probably get here like Monday, Tuesday.
Well, so that amount, you could, depending on how much you Zelle, you might be able to Zelle the entire amount to me. If you can Zelle it, I'll box this thing up right now and I'll run it over to FedEx and it could be there Monday morning. What is it, 10 o'clock? Yeah. If I get paid by noon via Zelle, then I can get it out today. Otherwise, it would be Monday for Tuesday.
All right, I'll show you a text once I'm ready. Give me like 15, 20 minutes. Is that
Okay,
right?
sure. I need your name, phone, address, and email.
I'll show you a text right now. I'm really typing as we speak.
All right, sounds good, man. Talk to you in a bit.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Bye. It's an Omega Speedmaster Sapphire sandwich. And for those that are not sure exactly what the Sapphire sandwich means, it's sapphire crystal on the front, and then the case back is also made of sapphire. Hence, you got 2 pieces of sapphire. Sapphire sandwich. I'm trying to call one of my guys. We bought this watch, or I took it in on trade. What did we sell for this?
Oh yeah, the Pepsi Meteorite.
So I sold our Meteorite GMT. I sold the white gold Meteorite Diamond Day-Date last week. We took a Meteorite GMT Pepsi in on trade for it, sold that, took this on trade for that, so we own this. I wore it last night to dinner and I took a picture and I posted it on Instagram, and this morning a guy texted me saying that he saw it, and it's an old client of mine. I bought a lot of watches from him, and he said that he wanted to buy this and trade in an olive Day-Date for it and wanted to know what the numbers look like. So just for reference, when he calls me back, I'm going to probably go over it again, but this is a 2022, it's February 2022, and it's the Rose Gold Day-Date 40 chocolate baguette diamond dial. His olive Day-Date from the text was a 2018 complete. Trade value, I'm gonna say they're even. We're asking 55 on this, and brand new olive day dates are going for 60. So a 2018, I'm gonna price it at 50. My cost in this is actually 49. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm going to sell this at 51, do a straight trade, and I'll buy his at 51. So I'll pay 51 for his. So then we trade out of this, I make $2 grand, trade into the olive day date. Pre-owned, what do you think we can sell for? 50?
Loaded, yeah.
53, 54?
Yeah.
All right, so make another $2 grand on that. So $4 grand total once it's all said and done with, if he takes it. But I think he will. He's one of my guys. It's like, if he says he's taking it, he's taking it. I get it, but that watch has been out less than a year, and they're already like that price point puts it more valuable than the original Paul Newman.
Yeah.
Because the original Paul Newman was what, 30 something years old, and was worn by someone. This is just a dial, and there's 150 of them.
I don't think there's that many. Or maybe it was.
It was 150
150
for the
yeah,
150th anniversary. So now what we are looking for is, we have another dealer that reached out that has a serious client ready to act on this. This is the Patek Philippe 5711 Tiffany dial. That was released this year. It's a 150 piece limited edition. Retail price is around like 50 something thousand.
170.
170?
No, pieces.
Oh, 170 pieces. Retail price is under 60,000. The first one sold at auction for $6.5 million, which made these prices go crazy high. And people are asking ridiculous. I mean, they started out at like 2 million, then 2.5 million, then 3, then 3.5, then 4, then 4.5, then, nobody's actually buying these things at that. No retail customers are actually buying that. I hope they didn't. Dealer reached out, is looking for it, has a sold order, trying to get it under 3 million, which anything over 3 million is just completely ridiculous. A bunch of dealers have it and they're quoting. I've been putting calls out to find it. My price I need to buy at is 2.6 million. I'm ready to buy, he's ready to wire for it, but dealers are quoting 3, 3.1, 3.15, 3.2. That's ridiculous pricing, honestly, if you want my personal opinion. I even had one dealer reach out, offered it ready to go for 4 million. So we're trying to get this closed. So if anybody out there actually has that watch, we are wire ready at 2.6 million. So now I do need to see pictures of the watch, video, the papers, and I probably am not gonna wire you direct. I'm gonna fly out there and see it in my hand, and then I'll wire you once I see it. But if you've got that watch, hit me up. We have something close.
Even better.
I mean, we got Tiffany dials all day. This one's even more limited. This is 20 pieces. So which one do you guys want? I mean,
that one's only 20?
150 pieces, 170 pieces, or 20? And this has an Arabic dial, Saudi.
I didn't know that one was only 20 pieces.
I think it's like 30 actually. Oh no, they're 28. And this one's 28. Number 16 of 28. This is the peach dial. The peach Saudi dial. We have number 28 of 28 in the purple dial.
That looks cool.
I like that. I think that was neat. Of the three, which color do you guys like more? Purple, peach, or Tiffany blue? Comment below and let me know. Also, some other cool pieces we have in here. This is such a cool watch. I just can't wear leather straps. This is the Mont Blanc Exo Tourbillon. It's in rose gold with this starry dial. Retail price is around $35,000. We're asking 25, and it is pretty much like new. I think he wore it once to a dinner, and that's it. Has an exhibition case back. And then as you can see, it's got the floating tourbillon right there at the single bridge at the bottom. But really cool watch. Full set, box, papers, everything, like new. Yeah, the green dial. Let me see that. This is the Day-Date 36 in yellow gold with a green dial. This is I think this is off catalog, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an off catalog piece. It's got this emerald green dial that pops really well, and it comes on the green alligator strap. Off catalog item, our price is 30.
hard to tell.
Actually, no, our price is 28 now. Do what?
It's hard to tell how green it is.
Yeah, it's
I
like
have the hardest time trying to get good
Whenever you
photos and
s-
stuff of it, but
when
it shines so pretty.
In
That's
the
what I
light,
think
it's
is
really
cool,
good.
though. That's what I think is cool is that like sometimes it'll look like it's a black dial, and then the way it sheens, it'll be like
right. Trevor, what's your favorite piece here?
Favorite one here?
Yep.
You know, I'm simple, man. I like this Explorer, bro.
2.1. Is that
Yeah.
2.16 or 2.26?
2.2.
We sold all the big pieces. I do have some cool stuff coming in next week. I have I just sent out a consignment agreement for an AP Royal Oak perpetual calendar, rose gold blue dial, brand new. That is probably my favorite, other than the black ceramic skeleton perpetual calendar. This is probably my second favorite perpetual calendar by AP. I'm flying to New York Monday night to pick up the first RM of 2 of the pieces that I ordered, which is the RM35 Americas Black Toro. My guy bought it in Dallas to match his Brabus G-Wagon. So it's gonna be kind of cool. He bought this and an RM55 a white Bubba Watson, but the Asia edition to match. He bought the Black Toro to match his G-Wagon, and he bought the Asia edition to match his Rolls Royce. So it's pretty cool.
extra.
Slightly extra. I'll tell you what though, of all 3 of those, that platinum, now the Black Toro, that's like one of my favorite RMs.
Was that
the,
Day Date?
The platinum Day Date.
Yeah.
I think I want that before I get a 5990. If business is doing well at Christmas and we're profitable, that might be my Christmas present to myself. Anyone that asks me what the ultimate Day Date is, that is the only other one that could trump that, honestly, is the green Arabic dial.
I don't know the green Arabic dial one.
You haven't seen that one?
No.
DJ Khaled has one. Khaled. It's a
And it's factory of-
it's
well,
platinum. It's got baguette diamond bezel, a green dial, Arabic date wheel, Arabic markers. For anyone out there looking for an all gold watch, this is a Day Date 36 millimeter. It's reference 18038 single quick set. President, 36 millimeter. We just had a new dial put in it, and we had it serviced and polished. So for this watch is from 1984. Bracelet's not terrible for a 40-year-old watch. It just had a service, so it's running like a brand new watch. We have this priced at $13,500, so not a bad entry level for an all gold piece.
Yeah, it's had a lot of interest.
Yeah, and it's a lot of watch for.
It does not have box and papers. If it had box and papers, it would be minimum $15,500. If it were, it's obviously not brand new. If this were a brand new one, I had somebody message me that is it brand new?
Yeah.
Brand new Day Date 36s start at like $26,000 for the solid link bracelets.